Your time starts now. What wind instrument is one of the most recognisable symbols of Scotland?
No, bagpipes.
Bagpipe, correct. In the Bible, who said, "He that is without sin, let him first cast
Jesus
the stone"?
Christ.
Jesus, correct. Combo, Woody and Smell are characters in what Shane Meadows film?
Pass.
This is England. What variety of precious stone is mined at the Jubilee mine in Russia?
Diamond.
Sapphire? Diamond. In 2017, Marcel
Always the
Maxwell
best
began
guess.
presenting what property auction TV series?
Pass.
Homes Under the Hammer.
Correct.
Good one.
A Thomas Hardy novel was subtitled A Pure Woman Faithfully Presented.
Test of the Devil.
Correct.
Yeah.
Statues of Shakespeare and Romeo and Juliet are in what New York City park?
Central Park.
Central Park.
Correct. Which brand of original red sauce was created by Edmund McElhenney in 1868?
Ooh.
Heinz Tomato Ketchup.
Tabasco. As a Duke, Richard III fought in what long-running conflict?
100 Years War.
100 Years War.
Wars of the Roses.
Ah.
Yakshi
Yeah.
Nash.
Of course.
Oh, rubbish.
Did you say rubbish?
Yeah.
£5
Okay.
A rhyming term for a person of importance is a big what?
Wig.
Cat. Wig. What married name does Maria Rayner take in the musical The Sound of Music?
Von Trapp.
Von Trapp. Correct. In what decade was boxer Muhammad Ali's last professional fight?
80s.
1980s. Correct. The river Ribble flows through North Yorkshire and what other county? Yep, Lancashire. Correct.
Yeah.
Which Irish writer was transferred from Wandsworth Prison in 1895?
Oscar Wilde.
Oscar Wilde, whose 77 album Exodus was named Album of the Century by Time magazine. Rush. Bob Marley and the Wailers. On what company's cruise ships could you experience the frozen deck party?
P&O.
Disney. Correct.
No.
Which former foreign secretary's name is slang for a third-class degree? Douglas Hurd. Correct. Sid's Cafe featured in what long-running BBC sitcom set in Yorkshire? Open All Hours. Last and Summer Wine. Which group of 60s teams was known for their opposition to the mods? Rocket.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
in time. Well played, Martin. £6.
Of course.
Very good indeed.
Those are the movie Quadrophenia.
Get a nice ring, that, mate. Now, so good the cows want it back was a slogan used to advertise what drink?
Yeah, milk, obviously.
Correct. What 1966 football match was watched by over 32 million people in the UK?
World Cup.
The 1964 World Cup final. Correct. In a Monty Python sketch, what remarkable bird has beautiful plumage? Norwegian blue parrot.
Hey.
Correct. The Jakarta Post is an English language newspaper in what country?
Indonesia.
Correct. Which man gets married in the title of a famous 1786 opera?
Ooh. Figaro.
Figaro.
Yes.
2017 actor Bill Murray launched a line of clothing for what sport? Golf. Correct. How many players partake in each match of the smartphone game Words with Friends? 2. Correct. What goes after Augustus and before Constable in the names of 2 artists?
John.
John. Captain James Cook used spruce beer to combat what disease on board his ship?
Scurvy.
Correct. What 70s mafia film soundtrack features the piece Connie's Wedding? Goodfellas. Godfather.
Yeah.
What's that mush? £7 grand. That's not bad. I'll take that. Starts now. In the opening credits of a famous film series, which spy shoots at the camera?
James Bond.
James Bond. Correct. The term Anno Domini comes from what ancient language?
Latin.
Latin. Correct. What spreadsheet application was launched by Microsoft in 1985? Excel. Correct. On ordnance survey maps, what nut's the symbol for a national trail?
Oh, peanut.
Correct.
Yeah.
On film, who said, "Why don't you come up sometime and see me" to Cary Grant? Correct.
Yes.
Which Russian chess star came out of a 15-year retirement in 2017?
Karpov.
Boris Kasparov. Gary Kasparov. Bad luck. What word meaning to poke with a finger is also an electric goad used on cattle?
Prod.
Prod. Correct. The Velvet Divorce, which created the Czech Republic, took place in what decade?
80s. 90s.
50s. 90s. Which rock and roll star drove a truck for Crown Electric before he was famous?
Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley. Which actress sang Feed the Birds, Coming to Bad? No time to get there for you, Kath. £6 grand.
Crown Electric. I didn't know who he worked for.
Brilliant. You ready?
Yes.
Time. Now, what part of the nose is said to flare in anger?
Nostrils.
Nostril. Correct. Who sang lead vocals on the Supremes hit You Can't Hurry Love?
Diana Ross.
Dana Ross.
Correct. 2017, the Astoni family joined what Australian soap?
Neighbours.
Neighbours.
Home and Away. Who was the last president of South Africa in the apartheid era?
F.W. de Klerk.
Mandela.
F.W. de Klerk. What country produces 80% of the world's maple syrup?
Canada.
Canada. Correct. Money Box is a programme on what BBC radio station?
BBC4.
Correct. The Billboard 200 is a music albums chart in what country?
USA.
America.
Correct. Film director Shelton Lee is better known by what name?
Spike.
Correct. Ennerdale Water is in what
Spike Lee,
English
yeah.
national park?
Yorkshire Dales.
Lake District. A PhD degree refers to a Bachelor of what?
Physics.
Philosophy.
Correct. In Roman myth, who was the wife of Cupid?
Minerva.
Eros. Psyche. What Carry On film had the tagline, How the West Was Lost?
Carry On, Sheriff.
Cowboy.
Correct. What type of makeup is Rouge d'Or?
Eyeliner.
Cosmetic.
Lipstick.
Yeah.
How many stars does the flag of Ghana have on it?
1.
Martin.
1. Correct. What's the name of the Minnesota NFL American football team?
Timberwolves.
Vikings. Correct. What does the O stand for in the medical condition OCD?
Martin.
Obsessive. Correct. Recorderlig is a Swedish brand of what alcoholic?
Martin.
Cider. Correct. Welcome to the Jungle was an 80s hit for what rock band? Guns N' Roses. Correct. Poet and artist William Blake was born in what capital city?
London.
Dublin. London. What sport is the subject of the Egg Chasers podcast?
Martin.
American football. Rugby. In the USA, how many cents are there in $2?
200.
200.
Correct. Silane is a compound of hydrogen and what other elements?
Carbon.
Silicon.
Correct.
Yeah.
In the body, the maxilla is the fixed upper what?
Jaw.
Jaw.
Brilliant. 19.
Boy.
You hit the post with a couple as well.
Silane, silicon and hydrogen. Okay.
Estonia is a country on what continent?
Europe.
Correct. Meet Cheetah is a book about the chimp in what film series?
Tarzan.
Correct. Obsession Night is a perfume by which US fashion designer? Calvin Klein. Correct. Who played the title role in the TV comedy Swiss Tony? Charlie Hickson. Correct. In London, College Green is by what abbey? Westminster.
Yeah.
Correct. Death Mask is a 2002 artwork by which British woman? Tracy Emin. Correct. The lingual septum divides the tongue into how many parts? 2. Correct. Which novelist created the Rutminster Symphony Orchestra?
Novelist.
Trollope. Stop the clock, that is wrong.
Rutminster Symphony Orchestra.
Need an answer, please. Okay. Barbara Clark Cartlands. Wrong. Chili Cooper. Ah, I was on the right lines. 12 to catch, 1 minute 24 seconds remaining. The time starts again. Now, which emperor of the French was nicknamed the Corsican?
Napoleon.
Correct. The 2016 film Race centres on which Olympic athlete? Jesse Owens. Correct. The name of what vegetable is from the Latin for large pearl? Pass. Stop the clock.
Sounds a bit Latin, would you say?
Vegetable.
It's a bit random, right?
Onion.
Artichoke is wrong. Correct answer is onion. 10 to catch. Chaser, your time starts again. Now, Corvinus University is located in what Hungarian city? Budapest.
Yeah.
Correct. What's the square root of 1 million?
10,000.
1,000. Correct. What force of attraction makes the moon orbit the Earth? Gravity. Correct. What TV cartoon featured the cowardly pet tiger Cringer? SpongeBob SquarePants. Stop the clock, that is wrong.
I've got no idea. Okay, go on then.
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Correct. Push the chaser back.
Okay, good answer.
8 required to catch the team. 48 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, Jodie Kidd first rose to fame in what profession? Modelling. Correct. Jerusalem's Lot is a town in books by which horror writer?
Stephen King.
Stephen King. Correct. China's Yellow River empties into what sea?
Yellow Sea.
The Bohai Sea. Correct. The word grat is online slang for what word?
Thank you. Gratis.
Stop the clock, that is wrong.
Gratis.
Congratulations. It's correct.
Aye.
We push the chaser back.
But they'd
6
be
now
congrats.
required. This is close. 26 seconds remaining. The time starts again. Now, in American slang, homie is short for what word? Pass. Stop the clock.
Homeboy.
Homeboy. Is
Yes.
correct. We push the chaser back.
Took
7
me a
now
moment to
required.
think of it. What
Your
it actually
time
means.
starts again. Now, the Bizet opera Carmen was first performed in which city?
Madrid.
Seville. Stop the clock, that is wrong. I'll be honest, I don't know.
Stick with Madrid or Barcelona.
Carmen is Spanish.
Yeah, it is a Spanish opera, yes.
You said, what did you say?
He says
Seville.
Barcelona. Madrid is the obvious one, but Vienna.
Need an answer, please.
Madrid.
Madrid.
Paris.
Paris.
Ah.
Here we go. 7 required. Your time starts again. Now, what's the currency of Bulgaria?
The Lev.
Correct. The orca is the largest member of what family?
Wow.
Dolphin.
Correct. 2017 film, Their Finest, is set during what war?
Second War.
Correct. What football league team?
They've got it.
Okay, here we go. 6 attempts to push back, 3 executed. Chaser needed 4. Very good. Well played. Excellent. £6,333 each. Martin, happy?
Very.
Sam?
Amazing.
Kath? Stunned. Okay, thoroughly enjoyed playing alongside you. You deserve it. Played really, really well. Congratulations, you've not been caught. Guess what? You've outrun the Chaser. Chaser.
Well, I said at the start, what I still say now, which is you deserved to win. You played really, really well. I'm really proud of how I played. No regrets.